And if you listen and tried, everybody here got better. I can tell you that from just watching you guys. And number 2 is to have fun. Parents, everybody says have fun in baseball, but if you're good at this, have a seat, Pete. Have a seat. But if you're good at baseball, that's the fun part. If you hit, if you hit and you run the bases, you wear eye black, and you look like you guys do today. But look at that. I told all the kids, biz bag. That's my era. Put the kid in the biz bag, throw it in. But look at the pants on everybody. Everybody's dirty, which is good. So when you leave a game, you should look like Big Ben. You got grass stains, dirt stains, sweating, and you know you did something in the game. So you guys were outstanding this week. Parents, you'd be proud of your kids because it was hot, and they gave me everything they had. Now to review before you go, on your throwing, this is just as much for the parents. The red things are called seams or stitches. Okay, that's what makes the ball go straight or move. As a position player, you want the ball to go straight. Take your index finger, your middle finger, see the backward C, put it right over the C, your thumb's underneath the baseball. If you get your thumb on the side of the ball, you'll cut it. And that's a changeup. You don't want, if you're a shortstop, you don't want to throw it like that. You want to throw it like this. Okay? So there's your grip with a little bit of space here for wrist flexion. All right, your arm swing, what Ruben talked about. Take it out of your glove, stick it in the ground, and take it back to second base. When we started Monday, we had a couple kids do this. See, I hit the net, and they're taking it to first base. As soon as you do that, fellas, the fingers get underneath the baseball. Why is that such a big deal? I'll show you. If your fingers stay on top, remember Ruben talked about the bunny rabbit ears. If your fingers stay on top of the ball, watch my wrist break. 1, pow, 2. That's where you get the snap. That's where you get the pop from. If you roll under, watch my wrist. So instead of getting that extra pop with your wrist, you get 1. You don't want to throw a javelin anymore. A javelin thrower throws it with his shoulder. Okay, you want to get out there and use your fingertips. So that's your throwing mechanics. Okay? Who's got a bat I can borrow real quick? Okay? And you couldn't come see Howie without talking about hitting. Fellas, this is what separates everybody from everybody else. If you can hit, and parents, we hit 45 to an hour a day. If you can hit, you will make the high school baseball team. However old your kids are. When you try out for the high school team, can this kid hit? It's yes, no, maybe. Can your son hit? Yes. Can he catch a ground ball? Yes. Can he throw it to first? Yes. Can he catch a fly ball? Yes. If he pitches, can he throw a strike? Yes. Can he run a little bit? That's the last one. Okay, can he run? Those are the 5 tools in baseball. If you got 5 stars, there's no way the coach could cut you. There's no way. Now, can this kid hit? Well, can this kid throw? Well, see, and then if the kid's got 4 stars and you only got 3, guess who they keep? The kid with the 4 stars. So starting today, gear yourself up for the high school. Well, how? I'm only in 5th grade. Come on, give me a break. Fellas, you got 4.5 years to make that. But if that's what you want, not what your parents want, if you want to play high school baseball, start it today. Okay? I always leave camp with this. I want to go over this, but my train of thought just went. If you don't pick up a baseball between now and fall ball, you'll go right back to what you were doing. Go home and teach your mother how to hit. And the moms always end up being the best hitting instructors. Why? Because you see more games than your husband ever thought of seeing. Okay? So the moms are the better hitting guys. They come to Windward and they learn through osmosis. That's good stuff. Kids go, but that's good. Osmosis is good. But work with your guy. Play catch with your dad, with your brother, with your next door neighbor. But if you don't pick a ball up, in 2 months you'll go right back to where you were. Okay? So make sure you practice with your parents. All right, now the hitting part. Remember we talked about a nice, easy stance. Okay? Heads up, eyes level, bat at a 45, right at your earlobe. Let me hear something. Okay? I get a lot of kids that do this, parents. Their heads buried, their bats at 90, okay, and they're bent over. So head up, eyes level right there. Now, if you want to flex your knees, you're fine. Right there. But look at my eyes. Every time I say that, I got sunglasses. But watch my eyes. Now, you can tell I'm not worried about my swing. I'm worried about that guy right there. Come on. Come on, dog. Throw me a strike. Come on. Come on. And what he does, I'm going to hit that as hard as I possibly can. And that's what makes good hitters. The 2 attributes of a great, not only baseball player, but a great person in the business world is confidence and aggressiveness. You guys should thank your parents, every one of them, for sending you to camp. When do you get up to go to work every day, sir? That's exactly right. You got to take care of your wife and kids. Same with me, okay? You get up and go to work. But successful people have an unbelievable work ethic. They get up and they go to work. These gentlemen and moms, they have an unbelievable work ethic to take care of you guys and make sure that you become good adults and pass all your grades and go to high school and go to college and move on and make society even better. With that, and I always leave everybody with this thought. The worst, I was a college coach for 18 years. I was talking to Gramps over there earlier. He said, hey, what's your background? I'm a small-town kid from upstate New York. Okay? Oswego. You guys never even heard of it. Go home and Google this. You know, New York's like a boot. All right, Buffalo's here. Go across Lake Ontario, and as it starts to go up the boot, there's a little town called Oswego. 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 It's Indian for where the river meets the lake. It's Oswego River runs into Lake Ontario. I live right there. 26,000 people tops. All Caucasian. All Caucasian. Never saw a black guy. There's a college in my town, Oswego State College. I had to go to the college to see a black guy. Okay, how does a kid from that area end up here? Okay, baseball. And a desire to be as good as I could be. And I knew if I wanted to be as good as I could be, I had to go south to play baseball. Okay, now you moms will love this one. I end up in Panama City, Florida for 2 years. That's right. That's right. The chicks would come to class in their bikinis so they could go to the beach after class. That's right. I'm sitting there 2 years like this. Oh my God, look at that. But that got me in Mississippi State. I played 2 years there, and I played 1 year of pro baseball with the Phillies. Got released, got a master's from LSU. I got into college coaching. Very, very lucky. Moved through the ranks, but this is the most fun I've ever had with baseball. Okay? So what I try to give is I try to teach kids, if you love this thing, this is what you want to do. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. Okay? I want to play Major League Baseball. Great, do it. Okay? I'm living proof. Okay? Brian McCann sat right there, little blonde-headed kid, sat right there. How old are you? 11. Brian's 28. 17 years ago, Brian's sitting right there. Looked just like husky, good-looking kid. Okay? If this is what you want to do it. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't. If you want to be president of the United States, do it. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't. Okay? Now, let me go one more. If you want to be valedictorian, smart guy, what's a valedictorian? Oh, I finally stumped him. Who knows what a valedictorian is? What you got there? He's the smartest guy in his class. If you want to be that guy, you can do it. Okay, but you got to start to study. If you want to be a big-time baseball player, you got to practice. Practice and study is synonymous. It means the same thing to me. You want to be a successful baseball player, you got to practice. You want to be a good academic guy, you got to start studying now. Okay? So, the worst part about my job for 18 years as a college guy, I'd see Jimmy Qualls here play. I'd get his transcript. I couldn't get him into kindergarten, let alone University of Georgia. Okay? So, make sure, if you're just an okay student, make sure you start working on those grades too. You know when they gave you 4 or 5 books to read this summer?
No.
Why do they do that?
So you can study.
Keep you educated. Not because they hate everybody. I'm going to make this kid read a book all summer. Because you got to keep your mind going. You got to keep your mind working towards being a better academic person. Why does Howie want you to practice every day? To keep these skills to be a better baseball player. Okay? But don't let anybody tell you can't do something. If you want to do it, do it. Okay? Fair enough? Now, we had a bunch of contests during the week. Okay. We had a bunch of contests during the week. We played a 21 game, a distance game. The kids will tell you about it. I give everybody a pack of cards to finish camp. Now, the guy that sits here, your kid, he won the most. Well, wait a minute, I won 7 or 8 of them. I can't give you 7, it's somebody else. So everybody gets a pack of cards. If you get a BMAC card, Brian McCann card, save it. That'll be good for you. Okay? Now, I hope everybody had a good time. I hope to see you again. If we can help you in any way, we will. Thank you for coming to camp, parents. Actually, players, let's give your parents a round of applause for saying
Thank you, Mom.
thanks, ladies and gents. What's that? That's right. Clap for Jake. Parents, anything before we close camp? Jake Miser's got your cards. Everybody gets 1 pack. All right? 1 pack per player. Any questions? All right, guys. Thanks for coming. I'll see you next year.